Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Wizardry Workshop. In today's video, we are doing my very first HBO Harry Potter series DIY. This is just a bunch of really easy printable things. Shouldn't take long to put together. What did take long was replicating these from the screenshots. I got screenshots from the trailer and also the HBO special, and then one YouTube video, which I'll talk about when we get to that one. You know, I had to match fonts and textures and colors and everything, decipher what the heck these actually, what the words actually said, but it's been really fun diving into some new designs from Harry Potter. I'll do a whole video comparing the different designs and stuff. I don't need to go into too much detail there. There are certain things about these new designs that I really like, but then there's also some of them where it's like, the original was better. Go ahead and check out the description box for a list of all the supplies you're gonna need to make this DIY, as well as the free downloadable templates, and let's get started. First, we're going to do these Beetleberry Scotch whiskey labels. This is a label from the Leaky Cauldron set. Apparently, about a year ago, there was like a takeover, a YouTuber takeover of the HBO Harry Potter filming set. I had no idea that that was happening, and I could only find a few YouTube videos covering it, not in English. So this screenshot actually came from Caldeiro Furada. I believe that's how it's pronounced. He's a Brazilian YouTuber, I believe. So we'll just trim the white off. I'm just using a ruler and X-Acto knife to do this. It does have rounded corners, so you can use scissors for that, or if you have a corner rounder that's the right shape and size, you can use one of those. And then we have this, and you can kind of like crease it and make it look not quite as perfect, and then pin it to the wall. That's what it looks like in the screenshot. It's just kind of like beat up a little bit, and it's pinned to like the side of the shelving behind the bar. Next, it's another one from the Leaky Cauldron. This is London's own Nocturne Stout, brewed after midnight. So we'll just cut this one out as well. And you should be left with something like this. Again, you can just beat this up if you want and pin it to the wall. The next thing we're going to do is this Thestral Gold, and it says brewers of the finest malt infused ales. We're going to cut the white off again, and in the end you will have this Thestral Gold label, which would be really good for a bottle. You could make some bottles of Thestral Gold and have them sitting somewhere on your shelf. Next we have another label. This one is the new butterbeer label. In the screenshot, it's not really a label, it is actually printed onto the jug itself. And if we're doing comparisons, I really just don't really like this compared to the original movie label that was so much better. This just kind of looks like a milk jug label, which doesn't make sense because it's not milk. But I thought it would be cool to recreate it anyway. It's nice to have some variety. So now you can just take this label and stick it to a bottle, and there you go, you've got a butterbeer prop. Up next we have this Welcome to Hogwarts banner. We got a brief look at this in the first trailer, and then we got an even better look in the HBO special. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this one out. And in the end, you have your Welcome to Hogwarts first year's banner. This one was printed on 11 by 17 paper, by the way. I do have an 8.5 by 11, which is standard paper size. It's just smaller. This is actually one that I really would like to do an actual like dedicated video for, to do the cloth banner. If you want to make it a little more fancy, you can put some fringe around the edges, like some actual cloth fringe like you see in the trailer. Use some fabric fuse or something and glue it around this bottom border here. But I think it looks fine as is, just as like a party decoration. Next up we have 3 shop signs from Diagon Alley. We have Quality Quidditch Supplies, Ollivanders, and The Third Eye. We saw these in Diagon Alley in the HBO special. Again, we're just going to cut them out. So now we have our Quality Quidditch Supplies, Ollivanders, and my personal favorite of the 3 is The Third Eye. You could put them in the backdrop of like a shelf, like if you have a magical shops shelf or a Diagon Alley shop shelf. And the very last thing we have is the new Hogwarts acceptance letter. We don't get to see much of it except for the back of it, which is different from the original movie prop. So I kind of had to do some guesswork. We do see a foiled version of the crest on the actual letter, but just briefly. So I just went ahead and thought that would be a really cool thing to put on the envelope itself, a foiled version of the crest. And then we've got a wax stamp with the new Hogwarts H in it. We'll go ahead and cut this out. So now you have the envelope cut out. I'm going to show you how to fold it. In here, where these two come to a point in this little spot, we're going to fold this up, or in, I should say, like this. And then we're going to do the same thing to the sides. They're going to fold over, and then the other side will fold in as well, and the top is just going to fold over on top of that, just like this. And we have our little envelope. Now you can glue this or tape it, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use a glue stick here. If you wanted to put some kind of letter in here, you could, because it is a functional envelope, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to close it up. So you've got one side here with the wax seal and the crest, and then the back with the new lettering. But now you could print a whole bunch of these out and make one of those floating envelope decorations. And so here is everything in this Printables collection, and this is just the beginning. I did not expect to do a video like this so soon, but I saw these designs and I just really wanted to recreate them. And there are some more that I want to have dedicated videos for, so I'm going to try and pull some of these off just from what we have. I might wait until we get some better pictures of some of this stuff, but there are a few that I really want to try. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. Also down there, let me know what you think of the new series. I know a lot of people are on the fence about it for many different reasons, all very valid. If you made it all the way to the end of the video with me, you're a wizard. Give it a thumbs up down below if you did like this video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed for more Harry Potter DIYs, magical unboxings, and other cool content like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.